Hi everybody, welcome back to Storytime with Tilly. My name is Tilly and I will be reading some books for you today. So, this is our first book and it is called The Berestain Bears and the Good Deed. The Berestain Bears and the Good Deed by Stan and Jan Berestain. It was going to be a big day for Bear Scouts' brother, sister, and cousin Fred. Today was the day they were going to get their good deed merit badges. "Ready, Scouts?" said Scoutmaster Papa. "Let's go out and do a good deed." "But first," said Brother, "we must find somebody to do a good deed for." "That will be easy," said Papa. "There will be lots of bears who will need help today. I can feel it in my bones. Follow me, Scouts." So off they went to find somebody to do a good deed for. "Look," said Papa. "Old Miss McGriz is having trouble crossing the street. A perfect chance to do a good deed and get your merit badges." "We're coming, Miss McGriz," shouted Papa. "We will help you cross the street." "Stop," shouted Miss McGriz. "I don't want to cross the street. I was waiting for a bus. Look, now I've missed it." "Sorry about that," said Papa as Miss McGriz chased them down the street. "Don't worry, Scouts," said Papa. "We will find somebody to do a good deed for." "Look," he shouted. "Farmer Ben has fallen from his tractor, and the tractor is running away. A perfect chance to do a good deed and get your merit badges. Hurry! You go help Farmer Ben, and I'll stop the tractor." But Farmer Ben didn't need help. "I didn't fall," he said. "I'm just resting." Papa got a big log and threw it in front of the runaway tractor. But the tractor wasn't running away. It was being driven by Miss Ben. "What do you think you're doing, Papa Bear?" said Miss Ben. "Just trying to do a good deed," said Papa. "Humph," said Miss Ben. "Good deed indeed," said Farmer Ben. "Maybe we'd better go home and try again tomorrow," said Scout's sister. "Nonsense," said Scoutmaster Papa. "A real Bear Scout never quits. Besides, I know we're going to find someone to do a good deed for soon. I can feel it in my bones." "Look, up ahead," Papa shouted. "Our friend Actual Factual is being attacked by bees. A perfect chance for you to get your merit badges." "We're coming," shouted Papa. He took a bug bomb from his pack. He sprayed the bees that were attacking Actual Factual. But the bees were not attacking Actual Factual. They were his bees. He was their beekeeper. Actual Factual did not get angry. Actual Factual never got angry, but the bees did. The bees got very angry. They chased Papa. It's a good thing he found a pond to jump into, or those angry bees would have stung him. "Oh dear," said Sister. "We will never get our merit badges." "We will never find someone who needs help," said Brother. "Every time we try to do a good deed, we get into trouble," said Scout Fred. "But not this time," shouted Papa. "Look, up there on that mountain, on the edge of that cliff. That car is in trouble. I can feel it in my bones. Follow me." But when they got to the top of the mountain, the car was not in trouble. "We're just enjoying the view," said the bears in the car. The Scouts looked at Papa. Papa looked at the Scouts. "Well, you see," said Papa. "That's when Papa slipped and fell. Down, down, down the mountain he rolled, onto the town dump at the foot of the mountain." "I don't feel so good," said Papa. "My leg hurts, my arm hurts. I hurt all over. I can feel it in my bones." "Papa is hurt," said Sister. "How will we ever get him home?" "Look," said Brother. He was pointing at an old wheelbarrow that somebody had thrown away. The Scouts helped Papa into the wheelbarrow. It wasn't easy. Papa was heavy. But those 3 scouts pushed and pulled and pushed until at last they got Papa home. The scouts were sad. "Why are you sad?" asked Mama Bear. "Because we didn't get our good deed merit badges," said Sister. "We couldn't find anyone to do a good deed for," said Brother. "Well, it seems to me," said Mama, "that you have done a good deed. You got Papa home, and that is a very good deed, indeed." "Your Mama's right," said Papa. "I can feel it in my bones." And he gave the Bear Scouts their good deed merit badges right then and there. Poor Papa. Well, at least the Bear Cubs got their good merit badges, right? They helped him out. Our second storybook will be The Berestain Bears and the Perfect Fishing Spot. The Berestain Bears' Perfect Fishing Spot by Stan and Jan Berestain. Do you know what I wish? I wish for dinner we could have fish. A fine fat fish, tender and sweet. There's nothing better in the world to eat. A fish would be fine, but there's no need to fuss. Just go and buy one from Grizzly Gus. Me sister and I come with you, Dad. Yes, indeed. Of course, my lad. Then dig up some worms, get out your pole, and head for your favorite fishing hole. Your fishing hole looks small, Papa Bear. Can there really be a big fish in there? Of course there can. I've got one now. Just watch your dad. He'll show you how to catch a fish that's tender and sweet. A fish that's a treat for a bear to eat. Papa, that fish may be tender and sweet, but it's much too small for us to eat. The big ones have all been caught, you see. Caught years ago. By guess who? Me. I know a better fishing spot. I can taste that fish, tender, hot, a fish to do our family proud. But Papa, it says no fishing allowed. But who will know if I drop my hook? He will, Pa. The fish warden, look. I see. Good day to you. My cubs and I were enjoying the view. This fish, Dad, will you catch it soon? I think it must be afternoon. Don't bother me with questions, please. I know a spot just past those trees. A perfect spot, a place of beauty. Hook and worm, now do your duty. Look, cubs, look! I've got a bite. Whatever I've hooked, just look at it fight. Look how it thrashes. Look how it sloshes. Dad, that isn't a fish. It's a pair of galoshes. This way, cubs, follow me. We will get our fish from the deep blue sea. Look at them all. They'll sink our boat. Throw 'em back. We must stay afloat. Help, help. Look, Papa Bear. We're going up in the air. Boat and all in great big net. We're in the air and very wet. We're coming down on a great big boat, the biggest fishing boat afloat. You got caught with our fish. Sorry about that. Excuse me, sir, but that's one of ours under your hat. Pa, we still have a fish to get. We have not caught our dinner yet. No problem, son. No need to fuss. We'll buy our fish from Grizzly Gus. Buy our fish from Grizzly Gus? My best advice to both of you is to do what Mama says to do. Ah, a fish that's tender, a fish that's sweet, a fish that's good for a bear to eat. How funny. Papa Bear got fish from the market after all. But didn't they have a great adventure trying to catch a fish? I hope you all have a wonderful day and maybe discover some more fun books to read. And as always, I will leave you with, you are important, you are smart, and you are loved. Happy reading, everyone. I'll see you later.